Dear students, in the previous class, we had started discussing the poem on killing a tree, written by Jeev Patel. We had discussed the first stanza of the poem. What had been discussed in the first stanza? In the first stanza, the poet paints the picture of a growing tree. How does a tree grow? At the very beginning, the poet has taken recourse to irony. Irony, as I have already said, means usage of certain words to produce an opposite effect. What was the first line? It takes much time to kill a tree. The irony is, the cutting down of a tree is being described as a ceremonial task, as if it is a ceremony. But actually what the poet wants is something different. The poet wants to warn us of the terrible effects of destroying trees. So this is irony. And then the poet tells us why it is difficult to kill a tree, why it is a time-consuming process. A simple stroke of the knife will not kill a tree. A simple stroke of the knife may kill a person, a human being, but a tree is made of something sterner stuff. The tree cannot be killed by the simple jab of a knife. But why? Because the tree is a product of nature. How does a tree grow? The tree grows by absorbing nutrients from the uppermost layer of the earth called the crust. Moreover, sunlight, air, water, all the elements of nature help the tree to grow up. The tree does not grow up overnight. It takes much time to grow up, and it grows up in the lap of nature. So nature supplies the tree with a strength. That is why it is difficult to kill a tree very easily. And the poet also tells us how leaves come out from the leprous hide of a tree. Leprous hide, as I have already told you, means the rough bark of a tree. From the rough bark of a tree, the leaves come out. In this way, the tree grows. It will be a 100-word question. No need to mug up, no need to memorize. If you read the poem, if you understand the poem, you can easily write the answer. How does a tree grow up? Today we will discuss the second stanza, the resilience of a tree. What is meant by the term resilience? The word resilience means the ability to go back to the former condition. আগের অবস্থায় ফিরে যাবার ক্ষমতা. That is called resilience. The tree has superb resilience, and how the thing happens is described in the second stanza. So hack and chop. Hack. What is meant by the word hack? Hack means to cut down with rough and heavy blows. জোরালো আঘাতে কেটে নেওয়া. That is called hack. Chop. Chop means to cut down to pieces. How is a tree killed? The branches of the tree are hacked. That means cut down with an axe which deals heavy and rough blows. And the branches are cut down into pieces. But this alone won't do it. This is an important line. This line may be quoted. What is meant by the term this? What is meant by this? This means hacking and chopping. Alone means only. Only hacking and chopping is not enough to kill a tree. Won't do it. What is meant by it? It means the killing of a tree. The tree cannot be killed by merely hacking and chopping. A person may take an axe and he may deal heavy and rough blows. He may cut down the branches. He may chop the branches. He may divide the branches into small parts, but it will not kill the tree. Not so much pain will do it. If the branches of a tree are hacked, it will cause excruciating pain, terrible agony, মারাত্মক যন্ত্রণা to the tree. and the pain is enough to kill a human being. If the arm of a human being is hacked with the help of an axe, the person will die. The person will die owing to the bleeding, and the person will die owing to the shock, owing to the terrible pain caused by the hacking of a limb, but not a tree. A tree will not die. Even the terrible pain is not enough to kill the tree. The bleeding bark will heal. What is meant by the term bleed? Bleed is the verb of blood. When blood comes out, it is called bleed. Bleeding bark, is blood coming out from the bark of the tree? No. Actually, it is the sap. The sap of the tree. In Bengali, it is called rosh. Remember the theory of Dixon and Joly, ascent of sap. So here, bleeding bark means the bark from which sap is oozing out. যেখান থেকে ফোঁটা ফোঁটা করে রস বেরিয়ে আসছে, that is called the bleeding bark. It will heal. That means the tree has immense resilience to counter the terrible blow of the axe. Yes, the axe will deal a heavy blow. It will cause the bark to bleed. It will cause the bark to ooze sap. But the tree has an inner mechanism that will help it to heal. To heal means to cure. The tree will cure itself. And from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs. The branches will be cut off. Sap will start oozing out. But after some time, the sap will stop coming out. Rosh pora bondha hobe. And such is the resilience of the tree, such is the life force of the tree, such is the vitality of the tree, that from close to the ground, close means near, from near the ground, new branches will come out. The word twig means small branches. At first, small branches will come out from near the ground. The question may be asked, where will the green twigs rise from? The green twigs will rise from close to the ground, from near the ground. Miniature boughs. What is meant by the term miniature? Miniature means a small version of something. Kono kichur khudro সংস্করণ. For example, we can say that the globe is the miniature of the earth. Globe হলো পৃথিবীর miniature, ক্ষুদ্র সংস্করণ. Miniature boughs. Bough means the main branches of a tree. So miniature boughs means the smaller version of the bigger branches, that means the twigs. Miniature branches means twigs, the small branches of the tree, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. The small branches will come out, and if the growth of the small branches is unchecked, is not prevented, what will happen? The small branches will expand, they will grow in size, and ultimately they will become as big as the branches that had been cut down. যে শাখা কাটা হয়েছে তার মতোই আকার পাবে. Such is the life force of the tree. So in the second stanza, the poet describes the resilience of the tree. The poet portrays the picture of a healing tree. It is not enough to hack and chop to kill a tree, because the immense pain caused by it will not kill it. Moreover, the sap coming out from the bark will stop coming out. Such is the vitality of the tree. And from near the ground, small curled twigs will come out. Curled means curved, banka. Small branches will come out. These are referred to as miniature boughs. And if the growth of these small branches are not prevented, if the growth is not prevented, what will happen? The twigs will expand. They will grow in size and will again become main branches or boughs. In this way, the tree heals itself. So we have finished the second stanza. We have come to know how the tree heals itself. We have got a picture of the healing tree. Prepare it, and we will finish the poem in the next class. Thank you.